Congratulations on your TSC printer purchase from Specialty Tag and Label. With your printer purchase, you should have received either the keyboard or Tag It Pro software, depending on which system you purchased, power cord, USB cable, quick start manual, 2 ribbon spindles, a ribbon core, at least 1 ribbon, roll mount, and of course tags and labels. After removing the packaging materials, we're ready to connect the power cord and USB cable. Now it's time to load the ribbon. You should have the ribbon, 2 ribbon spindles, and an empty ribbon core. Open the plastic lid and locate the locking side and a spring-loaded side. Let's load the rear spindle first. Remember, we have a locking side and a spring-loaded side. Slide the ribbon on, pull some leader through, and let's load the spring-loaded side first. On either side of the printer are release latches. Open the printer and the cover will catch. Pull some leader through, pull the release latch and close the printer. Attach the uptake spindle, spring-loaded side first. Attach the leader, and then you can roll the leader out of the way. Now that we're ready to load tags and labels into the printer, it's important to locate the sensor. The sensor can be found on the green oblong piece towards the front of the printer. It's adjustable according to which tag or label you decide to load into the printer. The sensors are located on this piece. The square or black mark sensor will be used for sensing pot tag material. The round sensor or gap sensor will be used for slip-on tag material and pressure sensitive material. Now let's load some tag material, starting with the pot tags, which will always load coming off the top of the roll like this. Once we set the roll mount and tags directly behind the printer, we can feed them through the front of the printer. You might need to set the pinch guide into position. And be sure to double check your sensor. Black mark or square sensor. This is the correct position for the sensor for pot tags. They'll read the pot tag notch as they travel through the printer. Slip-on material will always roll off of the bottom of the roll like this. Once we set the slip-on tags and roll mount directly behind the printer, they will feed into the back of the printer. Set the pinch guide. This would be the correct position for 1x10 slip-on material. Using the gap or round sensor, reading the notch in the slip-on tags as they travel through the printer. Pressure sensitive material can roll off the bottom or, in this case, off the top. Just make sure the label base stock is facing up and the back sheet down. Once the roll mount and labels are centered in the back of the printer, they can feed through the front. Set your pinch guide. Double check that your gap sensor is in position, which is going to read the gap anywhere on this label. Congratulations, you've loaded the ribbon, the tags, you set the pinch guide and sensor positioning. We're ready to load software. If you purchased a keyboard with your printer purchase, it's already formatted and ready to go. Simply plug it into the back of the printer. If you purchased Tag It Pro with your printer purchase, it's time to load the software and printer driver, which is within Tag It Pro. Once you've loaded Tag It Pro and activated the software, We'll go into the program to load the printer driver. We'll click File, select Printer, Install, and on the lower left of this screenshot you'll see several models of printers you can choose from. We'll click on TSC. When you click on TSC, that opens up several drivers to your right. We want to use the TSC TTP 245V as in Victor. Highlight it once and you can click Install. It will appear on the upper window and default to LPT1, which in most cases needs to be connected to a USB port instead. We'll click Connect and find the proper USB port to connect to. Click OK. Close. And OK. Next, let's turn off the quick printing feature in Tagit Pro. It's actually an extra step. Let's click Options, Configuration, Printing Options tab, and uncheck Quick Printing. We only have to do this once. Now it's time to set up our tagger label. To do this, we'll click File, New, and choose our width and height accordingly, and vertical gap if there is a gapped material. Then clicking the Options tab, we'll go down to Sensor Type and choose vertical gap for slip-on tags or pressure-sensitive labels. Remember, that's the round eye sensor, or the square sensor for pop tags, which would be the black mark sensor. And click OK. Once you have your tag template laid out, you can add some text to the tag. With Tagit Pro, you can add text, paragraphs, barcodes, logos, or even symbols. To add a line of text, we'll click the A button, choose our font and point size, type in our plant name or text, click OK, click it onto the tag. Now you're ready to print.